The bridge of the Valorian dreadnought Crimson Talon hummed, with the usual efficiency of a military vessel on patrol. Commander Elsa stood at the observation deck, her crystalline eyes scanning the holographic display that showed the empty expanse of the Outer Rim territories. The war with humanity had been going well, too well perhaps. 3 star systems had fallen to the Valorian Empire in as many months, and the humans seemed to be retreating deeper into their own space. "Commander," the sensor officer chirped, his tentacles dancing across the control panel. "We're detecting a single vessel approaching from Vector 793. It's human." Elsa's expression didn't change. "One ship. The humans were either desperate or foolish. Classification? Warship designation. Mass readings are inconsistent. It's heavily shielded." The officer paused, his translator catching the hesitation. "They're not running, Commander. They're heading straight for us." A ripple of unease passed through the bridge crew. The Crimson Talon was accompanied by 12 escort frigates, more than enough firepower to reduce any human vessel to debris. Yet something about this felt wrong. "Battle stations," Elsa commanded. "Weapons free. I want that ship identified and destroyed before it gets within firing range." Aboard the human warship Defiant Thunder, Jixon sat in the captain's chair with an ease that came from years of combat experience. His weathered hands rested on the armrests as he watched the tactical display. 13 Valorian ships, all powering up their weapon systems, all converging on his position. "They've spotted us, Captain," his XO reported, a hint of nervousness in her voice. "Multiple targeting locks acquiring." Jixon smiled, not with joy but with the grim satisfaction of a man who knew exactly what was about to happen. "Good, let them lock on. Activate Protocol Jericho." The bridge crew exchanged glances. They'd trained for this, but training was different from execution. This was humanity's newest tactical doctrine, designed specifically to counter the Valorians' numerical superiority. "Protocol Jericho active, sir. All systems charging." On the Crimson Talon, the weapons officer reported success. "All frigates have target lock, Commander. We're in optimal firing range. Awaiting your order." Elsa raised her hand, ready to give the command that would erase this foolish human ship from existence. But then the sensors began screaming. "Commander, energy spike from the human vessel. The tactical display exploded with new contacts. What had been 1 ship suddenly became 50, then 100, then 500. The hologram couldn't keep up with the proliferation of signatures, each one identical to the original human warship. "What is this?" Elsa demanded, her composure finally cracking. "Are they deploying drones?"
"Negative, Commander."
"Each signature reads as a full-mass warship. Our targeting systems can't distinguish the real vessel from the... Fire anyway. Fire on all targets." The Crimson Talon and its escorts unleashed a devastating barrage. Plasma lances and kinetic rounds tore through space, obliterating dozens of the phantom signatures. But they weren't real. They were holographic projections, advanced decoys that fooled even military-grade sensors. And while the Valorian fleet wasted precious seconds firing at ghosts, the real Defiant Thunder had already moved. "Target the command ship," Jixon ordered calmly. "Railguns 1 through 6, fire." The Defiant Thunder was a testament to human engineering, brutal, efficient, and utterly pragmatic. Where other species built elegant ships with graceful curves, humans built weapons platforms. 6 railgun slugs, each traveling at a significant fraction of light speed, crossed the distance to the Crimson Talon in less than 2 seconds. The first round punched through the dreadnought's shields as if they were paper. The second and third tore into the hull, venting atmosphere and crew into the void. The fourth struck the reactor containment system. Elsa was thrown from her feet as the bridge erupted in chaos. Alarms shrieked, consoles exploded in showers of sparks, and the artificial gravity flickered. Through the smoke and confusion, she watched the holographic display with mounting horror. The human ship had already changed position again, and now half her escorts were firing on each other, their targeting systems hopelessly confused by the swarm of false contacts. 2 frigates collided as they attempted evasive maneuvers, their commanders panicking as they realized they couldn't tell friend from foe. "All ships, cease fire." "Cease fire," Elsa screamed into the communications channel, but it was too late. The careful formation had dissolved into chaos. Ships were breaking away, some attempting to flee, others frozen in indecision. Another salvo from the human warship tore through a frigate, splitting it in 2, then another. The defiant thunder moved through the Valorian fleet like a shark through a school of fish, striking with surgical precision before vanishing back into the cloud of decoys. "Retreat," Elsa finally ordered, her voice hoarse. "All ships, emergency jump." "Get us out of here!" Jixon watched as the Valorian fleet scattered, ships jumping to FTL in random directions, abandoning their formation entirely. The mighty Crimson Talon limped away, trailing debris in frozen atmosphere, its proud hull scarred and broken. "Shall we pursue, Captain?" his XO asked. "Negative," Jixon replied, leaning back in his chair. "Let them go. Let them tell their commanders what happened here. Let them report that one human ship destroyed their formation and sent them running." He stood and walked to the viewport, watching the last Valorian vessel vanish in a flash of pseudo-light. "Let them learn to fear us." The bridge crew remained silent, understanding the weight of what had just occurred. This wasn't just a tactical victory, it was a message. Humanity wouldn't be pushed around, wouldn't be conquered, wouldn't go quietly into extinction. They would fight, and they would win. The defiant thunder turned back toward human space, leaving behind only wreckage and the shattered confidence of an empire that had thought humans were easy prey. They had learned in those chaotic seconds a truth that would reshape the war. Never underestimate humanity's capacity for violence, ingenuity, and sheer, stubborn defiance. End.